Hello, Street Fighter fans. So today we're going to do Kage Season 5, Trial Number 2. This was a subscriber was struggling with this one as well. So this one's a little tricky. I don't even know if I could break it down properly, but I could definitely try to explain how this one works a little bit. So this one is a little tricky, but we'll run through the demonstration. You'll see how it goes. It's got some pretty fast movements in it that aren't overly difficult, but there is some timing tricks to it where you have to be pretty quick and precise. And for some reason, I still can't quite figure out the exact timing for the last dive that he does before the EX Dragon Punch. But anyways, I'll show it and I'll try to explain it as I go through it. So here's the demonstration. Okay, so as you see, that's a lot of aerial stuff, a lot of fun. So the first thing I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna teach you if you don't know how to do this yet. There's a few characters that use this little mechanic. It's a neat trick you do with your controller, is to do that forward jump fireball, which comes out like almost immediately. I think Kage has it in a couple of his moves. You can see that he can do a fireball in the air, and a lot of people try to figure out how does he get it out so fast, like trying to launch off the ground and get that motion in. Well, here's the trick. You don't need to jump first then get the motion in. What you do, I'm going to put my inputs on so you can actually see what I'm doing, even though I'm really terrible and a bit of a button masher. But what I do is you actually do your fireball motion, but follow through up to the diagonal up forward that you might be using. So instead of trying to jump and then be really quick with that fireball, which I can't really do right now, there we go. You want to do the fireball first, because the inputs will hold for a short time. I'm not sure the exact time, someone might know, but the inputs hold for a few seconds. You'll know this with charge characters as well, that the inputs will hold for a short time. So what you want to do is you want to do your quarter circle forward, but follow up to the jump, and then hit your button right away. And that'll get you that really short jump with the fireball. And if you're really fast at it, you can even close it down even quicker. Like that's probably about as fast as I could do it, right about there, somewhere around that spot. And that works same thing with the EXs as well. So I don't know if the inputs helped you. You can see like I'm going all the way to the top, but hey, it's still working. And you see where I'm at the diagonal forward is where I hit those two punch buttons for the EX, and that's just timing and me knowing. And obviously my controller is going to follow through a little bit. So as you can see it gives you lots of time to do that. So just keeping that in mind, that's the best way to practice that. So oops. So other than that, obviously you want to break this down a little bit. So the first counter is his little jump over counter. That's pretty simple. That's, you want to be close though. You want to be pretty deep as you can. That way you're not missing that crouch medium punch after. Either that or you have to do a micro step. So just practice the first four, obviously, just to get the hang of that first feeling. Because once you get past that easy part, the rest gets pretty tricky. So as you see there, like, you got to get that medium punch out pretty quick, like really fast. You got to be pretty much hitting it before it even comes out of the V trigger. So there it is there. I mean, it took me a few tries, and it's going to take you a few tries as well, just to get the hang of it 100%. So then the next part to practice is that crouch medium to the EX. So you want to get that muscle memory built in. You want to just practice that one for a little while, just to get that built in. And as soon as you start getting that, that's when you want to start practicing your aerial fireball there, that really quick aerial fireball. And that one's tricky too, because you got to do it like pretty quick. It's got to be really fast after that EX. So you almost want to start the motion just as he's starting to land that EX. As you see, we're all gonna miss it quite a few times. So once you practice that enough times where you're getting it about 80% of the time. Oops. See, I didn't even get off the ground that time, and that little combo there works with that medium dive bomb. So, I mean, it still works. But that's obviously not what this trial is calling for, so that's not what you want to do. So once you practice that, now I'm having a hard time getting the exact timing for that dive bomb. I'm sort of trying to just button mash, but I think there's a slight pause. Actually, I stand corrected. It's not a slight pause. You got to do it instantly. You got to cancel it during that EX. So while that EX fireball in the air is still going, you need to hit the V skill. That seems to be the trick right there. It's like you're canceling it midair. Yeah, it seems to be a cancel. So yeah, yes. So like anybody, I'm not perfect, and I don't have these down to a science because I'm not a professional player. But there we go. I just learned that right now. So once you have that once you get the V skill, crouch, medium punch, EX is down, and that aerial dive bomb, then the EX, you have lots of time to get ready for that EX dragon punch. So that's how you want to break that out. You just want to practice it in those two parts. So I'm going to take a little run through it and see if I can get it quickly for you guys, and then you can practice the steps just like I did. Yes, that's a bad habit of mine, is pulling that uppercut up way too soon. And there you go. You see the same struggles I had that you'll all have. It's just missing certain moves and dropping certain moves at the wrong time. So hopefully that helps somebody out there. Hopefully it helps the subscriber and anybody else that's maybe struggling with Kage. He's a little different. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe. I try to put videos up as I can, and yeah, keep at those challenges. All right, and yeah, enjoy.